Next is the story of a modified bulldozer rampaging through the streets of Colorado. Let's go to Kyle to see what that's all about.
The locals here are referring to it as the Killdozer. It has been known to destroy everything in its path with extreme destruction and accuracy. Here with us today is a Colorado local who has witnessed it firsthand and seen the amount of destruction it can bring. Jonah here was a witness of the destruction by the Killdozer. Jonah, can you tell us what made this robot different from others you've seen?
It was the lowest bulldozer I'd ever seen to the ground. Thing was close to the line it was following. On the side of it, it had a laser beam. Looked like it was targeting some kind of satellite in space. And then on the sides it had some photo detectors. It was following the road real well, making nice 90-degree turns.
Also with us today is Ben, an expert in engineering and coding. Ben, what can you tell us about why this thing is so destructive?
Well, you see, it was built for coarse demolition. That's what its purpose is. So it needs to be accurate and it needs to be precise and repeatable, what it does. So coding-wise, at least, I know I looked through the code that the people did. There was a lot of comments in there. There was no magic numbers. They had a lot of functions, had things be reusable, just to make sure that the code was like bulletproof.
Authorities have found Killdozer's original designs, which show numerous changes from what we have seen. At first, its wheels were attached to the bottom, which allowed for more room on the top of the monstrosity's chassis. However, the wheels are now on the top. This limits placement for wires, but it allows the machine to be much more level. Additionally, the solenoid-powered tower had a level bottom and a simple design. Those have been replaced with a slanted floor, a focused ramming scoop, modified dimensions, and catch flanges to take in much more damaging material and can unleash even greater destruction.
So we've seen that this Killdozer has a very advanced design, built for only one thing: complete destruction of everything in its path. So what have we learned from this? Back to you, Christian.
Thank you, Kyle. So what was it that made Killdozer so effective? Well, according to investigation, the creator worked very quickly, ahead of his own schedule, giving him time to iron out issues and to test numerous times. Evidence from his workshop also shows that he wasn't afraid to get rid of old work in order to put in better work. And as always, clean code is effective code. That's all for tonight. Thanks for joining us.